Let me give you an example of the stupidity, the sheer stupidity of these right-wing politicians that are wanting to do this. Content warning. The thing you are getting ready to hear, I'm going to be saying it. Unfortunately, we do not have video. But the thing you're getting ready to hear is going to piss you the fuck off and is racist as fuck. Louisiana Senator Bill Cassidy. Our maternal death rates are only bad if you count black women. If you correct our population for race, we're not as much of an outlier as it otherwise appear. Fucking ghoul. Conservatives across the country wage war on reproductive rights, demanding by law that women be forced to carry any pregnancy to term, regardless of the circumstances. They frequently, / always, like to forget that they do absolutely nothing to support these people during said pregnancies or after. Once again, that's a fucking quote from George Carlin. If you're preborn, you're good. If you're preschool, you're fucked. Ah! Mississippi, for example, where abortion will immediately become illegal if Roe v. Wade is overturned, has the highest rate of child poverty in the country. It recently rejected a bid to extend postpartum Medicaid coverage. And in Louisiana, which has a similar trigger that will go into effect upon Roe being reversed, maternal mortality rates are among the worst in the nation, but according to GOP Senator Bill Cassidy, the rate at which women die during pregnancy or shortly after is not as bad as it seems if you subtract the deaths of black women, which apparently don't fucking count. In an interview with Politico, the following words came out of Cassidy's mouth. About a third of our population is African American. African Americans have a higher incidence of maternal mortality. So if you correct our population for race, we're not as much of an outlier as it otherwise appear. Now, I say that not to minimize the issue, but to focus the issue as to where it would be. For whatever reason, people of color have a higher incidence of maternal mortality. This dude's a doctor too, isn't he? Am I mistaken on that? I think the dude is a medical fucking doctor. American physician. What did you practice, sir? Specializes in liver disease. Charles Murray style stat analysis. Correct. You know, Cassidy, it could be because you assholes target certain populations. Fucking idiots. And then, top it all off, Nancy Pelosi is being denied communion. Nancy Pelosi is being denied communion by the Catholic Church.
Flashing tonight, a declaration from San Francisco's Catholic Archbishop is making headlines worldwide. Archbishop Salvatore Cordileone has declared House Speaker Nancy Pelosi is barred from receiving communion unless she ends her support for abortion rights. NBC Bay Area Sergio Quintana has a story from San Francisco.
Archbishop Salvatore Cordileone was not available for comment on this, but in a prepared statement, he says he's been working for months to try to have a conversation with Speaker Nancy Pelosi about this, and says he ultimately decided he needed to make a decision. In that prepared statement by the Archbishop, he writes in part, "I have determined that the point has come in which I must make a public declaration that she is not to be admitted to Holy Communion unless and until she publicly repudiate her support for abortion rights." Today, at an event just blocks away from the San Francisco.
Because the Catholics are so fucking concerned with making sure that the children are born so they can fucking molest them. I wonder how many child molesters have been protected by this very archbishop. Go fuck yourself, dude. But hey, I don't give a shit that you're not allowing fucking stupid ass Nancy Pelosi to participate in your fucking, like, ritual. That's what it is. It's a stupid ass fucking ritual.
Francisco Archdiocese, city, state, and federal leaders toured Planned Parenthood Northern California. That tour is meant to highlight the improvements needed if the Supreme Court draft decision holds, striking down Roe v. Wade. They say since September, about 75 women from other states have already come here for abortions, citing the difficulty of getting the procedure in their home states. At least 22 states already have laws that would immediately ban nearly all abortions if Roe is overturned. Today, reproductive rights supporters were quick to condemn the Archbishop's announcement.
Nancy Pelosi has done more to protect children, women, families than he could ever imagine. And to deny her.
Well, then the Catholic Church, I could agree with that.
Is laughable.
For him to try to somehow pressure Speaker Pelosi or any other Catholic to change their views on this issue by denying them an opportunity to exercise
Tax the churches. Tax the churches. You want to get political, motherfucker?
Bishop Cordileone is a member of, voted on a resolution to deny communion to high-profile Catholics like President Joe Biden and Speaker Pelosi. But when the resolution was passed, Pope Francis and the Vatican warned against denying the Eucharist to high-profile leaders over politics. Speaker Pelosi has said in prior interviews that being denied communion would be very serious to her. We've reached out to her office for comment on the...
Oh, fuck off.
But have not had an immediate response. In San Francisco, Sergio Quintana, NBC, Bay Area News.
I don't give a shit whether she can receive communion or not. I just think it's hypocritical of the Catholic Church. The Catholic Church to come out. Act like you're trying to protect children or some shit. I wonder how many archbishops have knocked a child up and then made them get an abortion.